That you're nervous, man. I can feel you. I know what nerves feel like. I know what fear looks like. I can identify it and call it by its names. This ain't the... I come from a long history of fighting, bro. I'd have been in so many situations. I know what fear looks like. I know what it smells like.
Do you want me to smash this chair across your face? And then they got separated. They both stood up, and it was good. I like a fighter leaving here with a...
Deontay Wilder files lawsuit against Derek Chisora after shock slap at Face Off. The boxing world is buzzing as Wilder officially takes legal action after Chisora's shocking slap. Inside sources reveal the tension backstage was explosive. Wilder's warning is clear. He won't tolerate disrespect. This lawsuit signals serious consequences, and fans are bracing for an intense showdown.
Fearless. I'm fearless. So when I get in the ring, I express myself. I bring it all out. That's why I knock them out. So when I say what I'm gonna do, watch me do it, because I'm a man of my word. My word is my bond. And that's why people fear. That's why people get so hesitant when something break out, because they see the seriousness. They can feel it. Not only they see it, but they feel it.
Deontay Wilder, speaking from his perspective, made it clear that Derek Chisora's slap won't be ignored. Wilder, coming from a completely different environment and having faced challenges others haven't, is threatening full legal action. Inside reports confirm he's ready to make Chisora pay for crossing the line at the face-off.
He can't, I'm from a whole different culture than where he's from. I'm from a whole different place. I'm in a whole different environment. I've been through different things than what he's been through, just because of the color of my skin. So nothing what he said can fear me, nothing.
Deontay Wilder, speaking from his perspective, made it clear that Derek Chisora's slap won't be ignored. Wilder, coming from a completely different environment and having faced challenges others haven't, is threatening full legal action. Inside reports confirm he's ready to make Chisora pay for crossing the line at the face-off.
I'm gonna hit him.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm a certified scuba diver, right?
Yeah, scuba diving and being fit is
I can free dive as well.
Can you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Deontay Wilder declares he's going to knock out Derek Chisora. Wilder warns that despite Chisora's experience, he has the power and precision to end the fight with a single perfect punch. He reminds everyone that anyone can be knocked out at the right moment, sending a chilling message that Chisora is stepping into a ring where one mistake could cost him everything.
Even though he may not have had the experience as much as me of knocking people out, doesn't mean he don't have the capability of doing it. This is like he said, anybody can be knocked out. It's only take the right punch at the right time at the right moment, and that's it,
Johnny Nelson warns that Deontay Wilder's intensity is a weapon Chisora can't ignore. Any attempt to provoke Wilder risks throwing him off his game plan, and Nelson stresses that Chisora must stay composed. One wrong move, one flare of anger, and Wilder will seize it, turning emotion into power, making the fight a dangerous minefield for Chisora inside the ring.
Sitting out, getting back to it, and that's what they're all been trying to do. Because he's thinking, if I can get this man angry, get this man mad, then he'll deviate from his game.
Eddie Hearn stresses the volatile danger if Wilder and Chisora are allowed too close. Security is crucial because these two veterans bring raw power and ruthless aggression. One slip, one unguarded second, and tempers could explode, turning a promotional clash into real chaos. Hearn's strategy is clear: separate them, contain the tension, and prevent the fight from boiling over before it begins.
You honestly think if these two come together like this, you know what's going to happen?
So what you gonna?
I'm going to keep them apart by a wall of security.
Frank Warren admits he despises the chaos from the face-off. As a promoter, he wants a good fight, not unnecessary drama, and the slap incident crossed the line. Warren emphasizes that the focus should remain on the bout itself, not the antics, warning that wild confrontations like this only add tension but can distract from the skill, discipline, and stakes inside the ring.
I don't like it. People think because you're a promoter you like all that stuff. Me, I didn't like what happened.
Frank Warren breaks down the brutal reality. Both Wilder and Chisora are seasoned veterans in their 40s, and while their speed has faded, the power remains lethal. The moment the bell rings, expect explosive exchanges and heavy bombs flying non-stop. Experience meets raw aggression, and it's anyone's guess who will impose their will first, making this clash a tense, unpredictable war in the ring.
They both got that, and who will prevail? Because
I'm not being disrespectful, they're in their 40s, aren't they now? So the speed that they had a few years ago is not there. Their styles will blend to make it a real, as soon as that bell goes, right on top of each other. And they'll be throwing their
Johnny Nelson warns that Deontay Wilder isn't the fighter he once was, giving Chisora a dangerous edge. Derek's experience and resilience could let him capitalize on any misstep, while Wilder's raw power alone may not be enough. Nelson highlights the risk of underestimating Chisora's veteran savvy, signaling that the outcome depends as much on strategy and composure as it does on sheer punching strength.
Wilder's 40 years old and Derek's 42, and whatever snap you had when you were in your 30s, it's going to start to slow down, and your vulnerabilities will start to stand out a little more as the older you get. So I'm going to side with Derek for the
Duke McKenzie lays it out. If Deontay Wilder wants to take down Derek Chisora after that shocking slap at the face-off, he can't reinvent himself now. Wilder has to be the executioner, the feared knockout artist he's always been. Changing style at this stage would be fatal. Chisora's relentless, experienced, and thrives on chaos, especially after the public humiliation. Wilder must channel every ounce of focus, power, and strategy to dominate. One misstep and Chisora will capitalize. The lawsuit may protect him legally, but in the ring, it's all raw action and blood sport. No room for hesitation.
And if he wants to beat Derek Chisora, he's got to go back to being the executioner. He's got to go out there and do what he's done throughout the whole of his career. It's too late in the day to change his style now. So that's not the most advisable thing to do. Not in my opinion.
Wade Plemanis warns that while no one should be escalating violence, this is boxing and things get ugly fast. That slap at the face-off was a line crossed, and the fight world has already seen far worse. Fighters throw punches, insults, even objects in the heat of competition. Wilder and Chisora now carry personal stakes beyond titles or belts. Pride and respect are on the line. The intensity inside that ring will match the chaos outside it. Fans can expect a fight where rules are tested and tempers flare, turning the ring into a battlefield of brute force and vengeance.
And you shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game, in the combat sports.
Frank Warren points to Chisora's resilience and Wilder's raw power, highlighting the tension after that airport slap. Chisora has suffered losses, overcome adversity, and now rides momentum and self-belief. Wilder's lawsuit adds a legal edge, but in the ring, it's all about who imposes themselves first. Both fighters are veterans, both carry heavy hands, and the face-off drama only fuels the fire. When that bell rings, it won't be about experience alone. It's about mental toughness, aggression, and who wants it more. This is the moment of truth, and the world will witness a clash where personal vendettas meet professional fury.
Derek is a guy who's, with 13 losses in his career, is constantly overcome adversity, and he's on a run at the moment, and he believes in himself, and this is unbelievable. The two of them, as you say, the big 5-0 or 100 between them.
Eddie Hearn frames the fight as a clash of unpredictables. Derek Chisora is a big underdog on paper, but Wilder isn't the same fighter he once was. That shocking slap has lit a fuse, and now emotions run high. Chisora can exploit Wilder's lapses, especially if the fight goes past the early rounds. Wilder's power is real, but Chisora's resilience and grit could turn the tide. It's not just about punches, it's psychological warfare, fueled by humiliation and legal threats. Expect fireworks with both men testing limits, pride, and endurance, as every second could swing the fight either way.
You believe that Derek Chisora can beat Deontay Wilder?
I think he's a big underdog in the fight, and I think he may also get knocked out in the fight. If he gets past 5 or 6 rounds with Deontay Wilder, he's banging that fight. He might not get through 5 or 6 rounds with Deontay Wilder, but he's fighting.
Adam Smith's insight captures just how explosive this Wilder versus Chisora matchup has become. Wilder's raw knockout power remains fearsome, possibly the hardest single punch in boxing since Ernie Shavers, but he hasn't looked sharp in recent years, especially after the Fury trilogy. Chisora, on the other hand, keeps grinding and proving he's still dangerous, resilient, and hungry. That shocking slap at the face-off only fuels this fight further, adding a personal vendetta to the professional stakes. Wilder has responded with a lawsuit, signaling he won't tolerate disrespect, but once the bell rings, it's all fists and fury. The clash promises a high-stakes battle where Wilder's power and Chisora's grit collide in a fight fans will be talking about for years.
It's a fantastic, almost, you could say a 50-50. We don't know what Wilder's got left. Obviously, he possesses the biggest, probably single punch power since an early Shavers, but he didn't look great. Well, hasn't looked great, has he, for the last couple of years, probably since the Fury trilogy. And Derek continues to keep grinding results out, and wants that 50th fight. It would be a fantastic build-up, we know. It looks like it will be announced. I'm hearing April. I just think it's a great battle.
Sergio Mora nails why this fight is perfect. While some speculated Wilder versus Usyk, Chisora makes far more sense. A dangerous veteran with a name, experience, and enough punch resistance to test Wilder's legendary power. Chisora has been on a 3-fight win streak, but has fallen short against the elite, making him the ideal opponent for Wilder to reassert dominance. The slap at the face-off escalated tensions beyond words, and Wilder's lawsuit demonstrates he's taking the fight personally, not just professionally. Expect high drama, explosive exchanges, and mental warfare inside the ring. Wilder has the puncher's chance, Chisora has the experience, and when these two collide, every round will be electrifying, with pride, vengeance, and history on the line.
What do you think of Wilder versus Chisora?
I love that fight. It makes more sense than Wilder and Usyk. I think we had a topic saying that Usyk was going to fight Wilder. I'm like, for what? I go, he should be fighting someone that's already on his side, where he's lost or he already's been knocked out, that has a name but is not at the top level. And Derek Chisora fits all those boxes, even though he is on a 3-fight win streak. Chisora has fought all the big names, have come up short, similar to Wilder. Wilder has
Adam Smith describes this as a cracking matchup, and he's spot on. Both Wilder and Chisora are veteran heavyweights with knockout power and iron wills. The face-off slap added fuel to the fire, turning a competitive bout into a personal showdown. Wilder's lawsuit against Chisora is a warning that the legal world won't tolerate such behavior, but inside the ring, it's a different story. Chaos and violence rule. Fans should expect every round to be fought like a war, with neither fighter willing to back down. Both are seasoned, both are hungry, and both want to prove dominance. This clash isn't just about wins, it's about pride, revenge, and who controls the narrative in one of the most anticipated veteran heavyweight fights in years.
There's a cracking matchup because, they're both at the veteran stage of their careers, and they've both got power, and it's going to be exciting, and it's probably the perfect match.
Tyson Fury highlights the hunger and desire these fighters bring, and it's on full display here. Wilder's response to the face-off slap shows he's driven by more than titles. Personal pride and respect are on the line. Chisora is equally motivated. He thrives in chaos and will push every limit in the ring. Watching these two veterans battle isn't just a fight, it's a lesson in perseverance, strategy, and mental toughness. Every punch, feint, and combination carries the weight of history and personal vendetta. Fury's insight reminds us this fight will test character as much as skill, with both men looking to prove themselves in front of a global audience. Expect intensity, drama, and a war that extends far beyond the ropes.
You know, to be around people, just to show them what hunger is and desire is, and when you're at the top, to show them to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Hopefully they learn, it rubs off on them.
Ruben Tabares perfectly describes Wilder's approach. All-out war from round 1 through 12. This fight will not be cautious. Both men want to entertain, dominate, and make a statement. Wilder's power and unpredictability are legendary, while Chisora's experience and grit make him an equally dangerous opponent. That shocking slap at the face-off has only intensified tensions, and Wilder's lawsuit adds a layer of off-ring stakes that makes this more than just a professional matchup. Fans can expect a relentless pace, high drama, and no moment of respite. This is a battle where pride, fury, and revenge collide. Wilder and Chisora are prepared to go to war, and every second inside the ring will count toward proving who truly dominates.
Basically, his all-out war from round 1 through to round 12. What you're getting is someone who just wants to get involved and fight. He's not cautious, he just wants to.
Deontay Wilder's unpredictability is central to this fight. He can explode at any moment, but his discipline allows him to remain focused when necessary. That face-off slap from Chisora has made this bout intensely personal, and the lawsuit shows Wilder won't tolerate disrespect outside the ring. Inside, his punches are deadly, his timing precise, and his experience combined with raw power makes him an immense threat. Chisora's toughness and veteran savvy will test Wilder like never before. This fight is more than technique. It's about control, mental strength, and personal vengeance. Fans can expect explosive action, strategic brutality, and a dramatic showdown that could redefine the heavyweight landscape. Every move Wilder makes will carry the weight of his response to Chisora's provocation.
Because we are people that have question marks on our back, like unpredictable. I know I'm unpredictable. I go off of feelings of things, you know. I can blow it at any given moment in time, but I also have the self-discipline to keep myself calm when need be.
The stakes in this fight couldn't be higher. Deontay Wilder isn't just stepping into the ring, he's stepping in to settle a personal vendetta after Derek Chisora's shocking slap at the face-off, a move that sparked a lawsuit and sent shockwaves through the boxing world. Chisora is equally fired up, a veteran who thrives in chaos and refuses to back down. Every punch thrown, every exchange will carry the weight of pride, revenge, and legacy. Wilder's devastating power clashes with Chisora's grit and experience, and mentally, both men are locked in. This isn't just about winning, it's about proving who dominates when fury meets skill. Are you backing Deontay Wilder to make Chisora pay? Or will Chisora shock the world and show that veterans still rule? Drop your thoughts below.